We
But
love
before
hip-hop.
we get to that, I got this by my ops. All right. I told you guys in the beginning of this live stream, the ops came for me again. I don't know what I did. I'm just chilling, thinking of about 500,000. I wasn't trying to bother nobody. I didn't mention nobody's name. The last time I had an epic rant was probably about a month or so ago when I went off on the Predator Ute there. But besides that, I've been chilling. Next thing you know, I'm on these Reddit streets, like I usually be, terminally online. And I see a post. Hold on, let me get my sound effects ready because this is going to be epic. The Mad Russian is back. The creator of the Real Toronto DVD. Toronto hip-hop legend. Okay? The man who could hang his hat on this one piece of content. This legendary piece of content, all right? I'll never take anything away from that content, even though there was mad guys who were worried for their freedom and all type of fuckery. I will never take anything away from the legendariness, if that's a word, of this piece of content here, all right? Once upon a time, we were friends. And then somewhere along the line, he stopped liking what I was saying. You keep on telling my story, brother. Why you keep on telling my story, brother? So, we ended up not being cool anymore. And that's cool. Not everybody got to be friends. He dissed me before. I accepted the diss. I responded, got more views from my response than his music video. And I thought it was over. But it's the new year, new tune. And I'm here for it, gang. I'm here for it. So let's give the man some clout. All right. He's trying to drip feed him a little bit of that clout that he's looking for. All right. Put that clout in the intravenous. And let's pull up his music video over here, The Mad Russian. Best year. It was the best year of my life, brother. It was the best year, brother. It's the best year of my life, brother. Okay? I didn't think that it was a Friday Ricky Dread diss. I was like, I didn't do nothing. We said what we said about each other, and it was like we parted ways, right? Why would I get a part 2? But here we are, part 2. Let's go.
I was a no-name with a camera, with nothing.
With nothing.
You come in right now with a no-name, a Russian guy with nothing. You walk in the hood right now and then you say, I'm just doing this stuff, and nobody knows you. You can't look you up, how many views you have. You don't have no videos that you shot or nothing. You're just a guy that came through. You're a white guy, and nobody's really has a financial benefit of you coming in, but they still invite you in. You're not doing that shit right now, right? So it's not the same organic entrance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 20 years anniversary of the Real Toronto DVD.
Let's go.
You thought I'd never be here again, eh? That I disappeared. Yeah, but I'm back though, you know what I'm saying?
Down.
The real ones, they're still supporting. But that's all that matters.
The real ones, they still supporting. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to all of the people that probably low-key don't fuck with me. Let's go.
To me. All the rest of you motherfuckers, you don't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of you.
Let's go.
I'm known to roll with only the truth. Around me, you'll see only a few. August in 11, I got back to TO. September in 11, I was back on the shore. Closer to the condos, but shit was still a block. Cause he's got $1 million view while he's smoking rock. In terms of how
he's breaking it down, okay? He's breaking down his life, all right? Don't worry about Friday. We got to get to that nigga in a second.
how the year went, I'd say I was a beast. We put out 8 interviews, I put out 2 EPs. I'm Matt Downey, and we're on this.
He put out 2 EPs? Did you guys know this?
Same shit, put me on his hit song and we remix plugged in. Friday ask sticky questions, but I answer like a G. Since then, a lot of OGs been reaching out to me. Friday ask.
Slow it down. Slow it down. You know what? I'm gonna help you guys out. Let me do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's rewind it. Closed captions. Because I know it's kind of hard for you to understand. So we put the closed captions and we Gucci, brother. We're Gucci.
We put out 8 interviews, I put out 2 EPs. I'm Matt Downey, and we're on the same
He did 8 interviews. Holy, that DVD, that shit is hot fire. Dial on. 8 interviews, nigga. You the man.
shit. Put me on his hit song, and we remix plugged in. Friday ask sticky questions, but I answer like a G.
What else?
Since then, a lot of OGs been reaching out to me. Friday ask sticky questions, but I answer like a G. Since then, a lot of OGs been reaching out to me.
I'm trying to figure out. Since then, a lot of OGs been reaching out to me. I thought he said emojis. All right, I'm just finding this out in real time because I listened to it before I got on stream today. But you know what I'm saying? Just listen to it in my free time, driving, listening to that new hot fire. Yo, put on that new Mad Russian, son. Yo, the Mad Russian just dropped a new song, bro. Stop dissing, fam. Play that shit. So I played it. And I kept on thinking he said emojis. Right? Salutes. Cat Hair Rick is in the building. Right? I thought he said emojis. He said OGs. Since then, a lot of OGs been reaching out to me. Interesting. So you found a coalition of OGs in the city who are like, fuck that nigga Friday. All he does is bring destruction and talk about death and non-unity in our city. All right? Fuck that guy Friday. He never had me on his show. When I'm a real nigga, I'm the one who's be real, spitting that real shit. And listen, salute. I'm giving this guy way too much of attention on the breakdown. Salute to Downey. Let's play the video again, and we'll get to the Downey part.
Real low. These pussies said they had me, but I bet you if they could, they would take the words back gladly. Legends hit me up, telling me let's get it.
The fuck, bro? That is the most trashiest flow I've ever heard in my life, fam. You're so welcome, bro. You're welcome, bro.
They ask sticky questions, but I answer like a G. Since then, a lot of OGs been reaching out to me. On the real low, these pussies said they had me, but I bet you if they could, they would take the words back gladly.
Huh? I bet you if they would take their words back gladly. We're not talking about me no more, right? Because I ain't taking back shit, nigga. You are garbage. Holy shit, nigga. Why are you rapping, bro? Who convinced you that you was a good rapper? Just because you interviewed a bunch of rappers back in 2005, you let these old niggas that's in the music video gas you into thinking that you can rap? And then I know what niggas is gonna tell me after they react to it. Oh, I ain't trying to rap to go get somewhere, bro. Come on, bro. You know I'm just doing it for a hobby. Cap. Because if a nigga gave you a record deal tomorrow, you would run with it. But guess what? You can't get a record deal, bro. I can't even understand the words you're saying. We're literally using the subtitles to understand what the fuck this guy's saying. Holy shit. Bro, and I ain't letting this nigga go. Hold on. Right here.
August in 11, I got back to T.O. September in 11, I was back on the shore. Closer to the condos, but she was still a block, cause he's got a mill. We put out 8 interviews, I put out 2 EPs. I'm Matt Downey, and we're on the same ship.
Downey. Okay, let me put y'all niggas on. I've interviewed this nigga a couple of times. Maybe once. Maybe, I think once. Why you going so hard for this nigga, bro? Huh? Why you going so hard for a nigga who's dissing me? And you're in the videos of every song that he dissed me in, and you're in one of the songs that he dissed me on. So are you low-key trying to tell me you don't fuck with me? But you keep on asking me to be on my motherfucking show? You don't think I don't see that shit, bro? Come on, B. And the thing is, I know you're going to see this. You're probably watching right now. Fix the fuck up. All right? Because you keep on acting like you fuck with me, but you keep on running with this nigga who he can't take my name out of his mouth. All right? And then you want to pull up to this show to do what? Bot the views on the goddamn interview after? I eat that thing. Yes, bot the views on the goddamn interview after.
Put me on his hit song, I'm remix plugged in. Friday ask sticky questions, but I answer like a G. Since then, a lot of OGs been reaching out to me. Friday ask sticky.
And listen, don't get mad later. Oh, why you do that, Friday? Oh, why you talking about me? Nigga, you keep on standing next to the nigga I'm shooting at, guess what? You gonna catch a stray.
Questions, but I answer like a G. Since then, a lot of OGs been reaching out to me. On the real low, these pussies said they had me, but I bet you if they could, they would take the words back gladly. Legends hit me up, telling me let's get it. I hit the spot like Bareface to show them what matters. I've been locked in editing, trying to be the best.
Editing what, nigga? What are you editing, bro? You made the Real Toronto DVD, then did 3 episodes, maybe 4 of your trash-ass podcast, and then you stopped. And then you keep on talking about me, bro. You know how hard I work, bro? I work every day. We put out 4, maybe 3 to 4 YouTube clips a day. Maybe about 3 to 4, 5 sometimes shorts. I do a live stream that's like 5 hours long. You don't have the authority to talk on a nigga like me, bro. You don't have the ability to work hard enough, far less more than actually work hard enough. So fuck out of here with your garbage trash-ass raps.
Trying to be the best. Fresh said, let's run these interviews. Ain't no man contest. The man behind
Who the hell wants to sit and do an interview with you that don't got gray hair? I'll wait.
the cam, you don't recognize the boy? Go watch the Real Toronto, you gonna recognize the voice. And man's forgetting me, like brother, are you dumb? I'm the first white boy to bring the camera to the slums. The man behind the cam.
He's the first white boy to bring the cameras to the slums. Now that's a stunt. That's a stunt, my nigga. You the first white boy to bring a what? Oh, I see. Because the rap sheet DVD guys who came out with the whole going to people's hoods first, they black. So that don't count, right? I don't even have words, bro. Because the logic is so twisted and regarded that it's like, fam, you are not a pioneer of this shit, fam. Smack is technically the pioneer of this shit. All of y'all niggas is just imitating American niggas who started the whole DVD trend in the first place. So let's start with that. So when you guys be calling yourself a pioneer, you need to relax and go give the freaking props to Smack before you start bigging up your own chest. Because I think Smack would beg to differ about who the hell the pioneer is of the hood DVD. Then, if you really want to talk about who is the originator of the hood DVD after that, then we can talk about the freaking rap sheet DVD and juice DVD before we get into your 1 episode of the Real Toronto DVD, bro. Put your chest back down, fam. You need to stop bigging up your chest, all right? This whole legacy that you keep on talking about you're trying to destroy, you know what? You fucked around and started talking shit about me, and now this shit's gonna get destroyed. Pussy ass nigga.
You don't bring the camera.
Who cares?
The voice. And man's forgetting me. Like, brother, are you dumb?
Man's
I'm the
forgetting me. Nigga, you only dropped 1 DVD. How are we supposed to remember you? You act like this we're on Real Toronto Volume 10. You know, you kept on the legacy. You kept relationships with rappers that don't have gray hair and able to make a part 2. No, nigga. I probably could make a part 2 of the Real Toronto DVD before you can.
This white boy to bring the camera to the slums.
That's the gas. Hear that? Hear the gas. Hear the gas. Listen to the gas. Somebody went, eee, jeez. Right? As soon as he walked out the booth, somebody went, jeez, jeez. Yo, you did that, son. You know, massage the shoulders a little bit. Oh, bap, 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 bap. Y'all niggas are not his real friends, bro. You're not his real friends. If the man walked out of the booth after spitting that hot garbage and y'all niggas are in the studio like, jeez, bap, 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 bap. Mad Russian, look to the left, look to the right. They're not your real friends. They're lying to you. There's no way nobody, fam, gang, 1 in the chat if you like that song. 2 in the chat if that song was hot garbage. Yo, El Micho wants to know why you look like you're sweaty. Open a window Friday. The window's open, fam. Oh. Oh, man. I got to turn the heat down in the crib, fam. Don't worry. I'm going to get to it in a second. And listen, I'm a little bit hype. I ain't going to lie. These niggas got me hype. They got me hype, bro. I saw this shit earlier. I was like, there ain't nothing going on in the Toronto hip-hop scene today. I got time today, cuz listen, let that be the week where like all these Toronto rappers are active, getting in trouble, doing stupid shit, going viral. I would have ignored the hell out of this shit. You're lucky it's a slow news week for these Toronto rappers. They ain't got shit going on in their life. Okay? Because when I saw that, I was like, nigga, I got time today, cuz. Let's just give it one more spin. Just for shits and gigs. And then we'll move on to important business.
Back then, I was a no name with a camera, with nothing. You come in right now with a no name, a Russian guy with nothing. You walk in the hood right now and then you say, I'm just doing this stuff, and nobody knows you. You can't look you up how many views you have. You don't have no videos that you shot or nothing. You're just a guy that came through. You're a white guy, and nobody's really has a financial benefit of you coming in by this.
Yo, this guy, you would think that was the best thing that ever happened to like Young Grove and Jay Stacks and who else was in that shit? Friday Ricky Dread and C4 and Jet Black. That was the best thing that ever happened to y'all niggas, bro. You guys are lucky I even had a camera. You're lucky I had the foresight to go to y'all hood and talk to you niggas. All right? He probably didn't say that word, not outside. But he's like, yo, you guys should thank me. You should thank me. If anybody calls you a legend, just thank Mad Russian, okay? Just send a check over to Mad Russian, all right? Anytime anybody ever calls me a legend, oh, Friday, oh, you've been doing your thing for a long time. Yo, I fuck with you, fam. You a legend. I got to say, you know what, fam? Sorry. Chill. Don't call me that, bro. All praises due to the Mad Russian. Okay? Never call me a legend without mentioning the Mad Russian.
Still inviting you in. You're not doing that shit right now, right? So it's not the same organic entrance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 20 years anniversary of the real Toronto DVD.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you thought I'd never be here again, eh? That it disappeared. Yeah, but I'm back though, you know what I'm saying? The real ones, they're still supporting. That's all that matters to me. All the rest of you motherfuckers, you don't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of you.
I'm known to roll with only the truth. Around me you'll see only a few. August and 11 I got back to T.O. September and 11 I was back on the shore.
Let's go.
Closer to the condos, but she was still a block. Cause he's got $1 million view while he's smoking rock. In terms of how the year went, I'd say I was a beast. We put out 8 interviews, I put out 2 repeats. I'm Matt Downey, and we're on the same shit. Put me on his hit song and we remix plugged in. Friday ask sticky questions, but I answer like a G. Since then a lot of OGs been reaching out to me.
Okay.
Friday ask sticky questions, but I answer like a G. Since then a lot of OGs been reaching out to me. On the real low, these pussies thought they had me, but I bet you if they could, they would take the words back gladly.
Oh my God. Oh. Okay, sorry. I won't put you guys through this again. I thought I could listen to it a second time. I just can't do it, bro. Once I hear that, like, that super bad punching, all right, for the guys who rapped before, that's a bad punching. Like, there was so many words in the line that the engineer was like, try that again. All right, let me just punch you in. You know, maybe take out a couple of words and then try it like this. And they worked on that one line for probably like about an hour until they were just like, I give up. Just leave it as is. Just leave it as is. Fuck it. You're just trash, bro. There's no way that we can produce around this trash. So there we have it, gang. I got dissed again. Somebody asked, yo, why am I giving this bum attention? Well, here's why I'm giving this bum attention. Because I like money. Simple like that. I like money. I'm going to monetize this. What's the views, Crow? You got 111 views in about 1 day. When I clip this up later on, maybe about a couple of days from now, because it's evergreen content. You know what I'm saying? I will go collect my AdSense, maybe get a couple of thousand views. You ain't really popping like that, but at least 1,000. You're good for 1,000 views. All right? And then I will make my bread off of this shit. All right? That's the only reason I'm doing it. It's not because I like this nigga or I give a fuck about him. Because I like money. That's it. I'm being transparent with y'all. I'm really being serious. I'm not even joking. It's just because I want to make money off of doing it at the same time as clowning somebody who's trying to diss me. It's a win-win. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.